I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it.
Hi guys, welcome to Move It Movie. Today we are going to introduce a supernatural comedy from America, Ghostbusters, Afterlife. After being evicted from their home, Slings Trevor and Phoebe moved to a small Oklahoma town with their mom, Kelly, to take over their late grandfather's crumbling farm. When unusual activity starts happening around town, Phoebe's science teacher, Mr. Gruberson, tells her how current events seem to relate to the paranormal events of New York City in the 1980s. When a supernatural presence tries to communicate with Phoebe, she starts to understand her family's mysterious past. Phoebe is funny, weird, and unabashedly herself. Just like her roles in The Haunting of Hill House, Captain Marvel, and Annabelle Comes Home, Grace is almost unnaturally watchable. There's no affectation or attempt to recreate her on-screen grandfather's mannerisms. Instead, Phoebe is her own brand of nerd, and she's wonderful. This is very much a movie about this young girl finding herself through an unexpected connection with her family, so it's important that Grace carries that weight well. That doesn't mean this is some melodramatic family drama though. If you were worried the trailers were a little stone-faced, don't fret. Reitman and co-writer Gil Keenan have crafted a cheeky, witty, well-paced, and heartfelt script that constantly delights. Another of its strengths is the tight-knit cast full of talented and unexpected character actors. Bokeem Woodbine shows up as the local sheriff, and Paul Rudd is at his Paul Ruddiest as Gary Gruberson, the local summer school teacher. There are a few other new faces too, but we won't spoil those surprises. The real heart of the cast is the new young crew. Phoebe quickly befriends Podcast, who's a total breakout. A hilariously nuanced yet well-played role, the keen child podcaster is a joy to watch, and Kim proves himself as a new comedic talent. His scenes with Grace are some of the best in the movie and deliver a few of its biggest laughs. Joining them is Trevor's crush, Lucky. Nicely dispelling the older mean girl trope, Lucky is an adventurous, quick-witted, and generous friend who the crew desperately needs. From the moment the family enters Somerville, it's clear something is up. Make no mistake, this is a Ghostbusters movie through and through, so there are supernatural shenanigans galore. Afterlife even nicely echoes the first two movies by beginning with a big paranormal moment before setting the stage of the story. And those spooky scares look good. A lot of the effects are practical, rather than computer animated, which is an electrifying choice and fits with the sun-drenched nostalgic summer look. There's even a sequence featuring an iconic Ghostbusters monster that was teased in the trailer that this reviewer thinks it was brought to life by a real puppet, or at least partial animatronics. In 2021. What a time to be alive. That summer holiday adventure tone is amped up by Rob Simonson's magical score, which has a touch of John Williams' influence and almost sparkles as Phoebe explores her new home and discovers its secrets. Those secrets run deep and are at the heart of the movie. This is a movie about family, forgiveness, and saving the world, but along the way, of course, there are puzzles, mysteries, and haunted mind shafts aplenty. In this way, Afterlife harks back to the age of the Goonies, but with a thoroughly modern twist. As the burgeoning ghost hunters try to save their town and themselves, there are enough Easter eggs to make a grown man cry. But those who've never watched a Ghostbusters movie are still in for a very fun ride, filled with cool creature work, awesome action, and more.
As he opened the sixth seal, there was a great earthquake. Judgment Day. Raise a call.
I'm calling about what happened in New York.
There hasn't been a ghost sighting in 30 years.
Oh my God. What is happening here?
His grandfather was a Ghostbuster.
Something was coming and he knew it.
I think we opened the gates of hell.
Hey, have you missed us?
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it.